I felt like the whole world had betrayed me. I had a terrible mother and a broken family. I was forced to choose between justice and my loved ones. I was severely psychologically traumatized. The murderer of my father was my own mother. It was a heartbreaking story that seemed to be happening under hell and was seemingly insurmountable. If you lack the courage, quickly skim this video. The following story will be horrific. This is my story, Ashley Wallace. At the end of 1999, when I was only 11 years old, my family's life completely changed. My father, Michael, who was always my motivation, began to feel unwell. He complained about dizziness and seemed to lose his balance. Worryingly, his face and hands began to swell, but he thought it was just a symptom of a cold. On January 11, 2000, I found my father in a worrying state. I came home after school and saw Michael sleeping on the couch, making an unusual sound. I called my mother, Stacy, who was out at the time. When Stacy came home, she decided to take Michael to the hospital, but it was too late. Despite medical intervention, Michael died that night, and doctors believed the cause of death was a heart attack. After Michael's death, I felt terrible, always blaming myself for not being able to do more to save my father. I could never forget the image of my father's purple legs, a symptom that I later learned was a sign of severe poisoning. In the months following Michael's death, I began to notice my mother's strange behaviors. Stacy started dating Kim's lawyer, who was helping her consider a divorce. I also found discarded antifreeze bottles in our garage, which was strange because my mother knew nothing about car maintenance. All of this made me suspicious, and I started to put the pieces together. With the help of an advisor at school, I went to the police with suspicions about my mother. Initially, the police were very skeptical, but decided to investigate further. They discovered that Stacy had been slowly poisoning Michael with antifreeze, leading to his sudden death. Stacy was arrested and charged with premeditated murder. In court, she claimed she was innocent, stating that she had nothing to do with Michael's death. However, the prosecution presented compelling evidence against her, indicating a search history on the family computer, revealing that Stacy had researched the effects of antifreeze on the human body. Eventually, Stacy was convicted of murder and sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. I felt relieved but also incredibly heartbroken. Within a year, I had lost both parents, one to murder and the other to life imprisonment. Despite the agonizing pain, I used this tragedy as motivation to become a child psychologist, helping children who have gone through similar heart-wrenching experiences. My story is a stark reminder of the pain and betrayal one can experience from loved ones, and the strength necessary to seek justice, even when it means standing against your own family. In such difficult circumstances, I turned to God, and through God, I found the strength to continue. God came to me naturally, and through His advice and guidance, I found my way out of the pain. I met God through the stories in the Bible, through the advice of my psychological friend, through helping other children, and through seeking justice for my father. I want to share with everyone that, no matter how much pain and difficulty you go through, never give up. Seek justice, even if it means confronting your dearest loved ones. And don't forget, no matter where you are, God will always be with you, guiding you and helping you overcome all pain.